Good day, South Africa. Welcome to Sportlight Mzansi with Sean, where we bring you the latest on the news around the nation. Today's story is on the breaking developments from the Matlala Commission of Inquiry in Johannesburg. Former Police Minister Bheki Cele has delivered devastating testimony against his successor, Senzo Mchunu, pointing the finger at the suspended police minister. The disgraced minister is said to have been soliciting funds from a notorious kingpin to fuel a presidential campaign within the ANC. Bheki told the commission he met Kat Matlala, who is said to be the leader of the Big Five cartel and a figure linked to heinous crimes and money laundering charges. According to Bheki, Matlala revealed that Mchunu personally met with him and his counterpart, Brown Magotsi, to request financial support for what Matlala called Minister Mchunu's project at the Beverly Hills Hotel in Durban last December.
Where were you meeting?
Beverly Hills Hotel in Durban.
The Beverly Hills Hotel.
Yes, sir. Do you know Beverly Hills?
It's a fancy hotel.
Yeah, it's a very high, it's a high-end hotel. No doubt about it. It's a high-end hotel, Beverly Hills. But we met at the dining hall there, and then he raised two issues. He said Mabonga must bring him to me because he realizes that he's being abused or he's being used for the political games that he do not understand. Firstly, he said he has met Minister Mchunu, him and Brown Magotsi, three of them. And they spoke about him, because he's got money through the tender, him to fund his project of becoming either a president or deputy president. He didn't know. Myself, I didn't know which project was it. So that's that. But
so just to be clear, so he's telling you that he met with Magotsi and with Minister Mchunu,
yes,
and it was about the funding
of the project of becoming a president or a deputy president.
This was a clear reference to what Bheki described as Mchunu's ambition to become ANC president. It's shocking how someone aiming for the presidential seat is willing to get funding from criminals. This meant that if he succeeded in his efforts, underworld kingpins would have had protection from the highest office. Bheki testified that Magotsi and Matlala were promised protection and influence over police operations in exchange for their backing. He described Matlala as feeling used and discarded once Mchunu secured the funds, adding that the kingpin had come to realize he was part of a larger political scheme.
He comes to me because he realizes that he has been abused. After that, he says he has been approached by Sibiya, General Sibiya, to write an affidavit against Khumalo so that Khumalo can be arrested. So this cat tells me.
Which Khumalo? You know quite a few Khumalos.
No, this one, the head,
Dr. Khumalo.
The head of the CI.
Yeah.
The head of the CI, the leader of the PKTT. Yeah. He said, why? He said, no, I've come to you because of that. But what made me really come to you is that there is a case that is coming next week where I've taken Khumalo and his team to court for unlawful raid. So the reason is that I must take Khumalo to court so that he can lose the case and the Sibiya finds the way to discipline him. That is Kat telling me the story. He goes on to say he was told or stroke the affidavit of taking Khumalo was written by Sibiya to say they've stolen his Rolex and the jewelry for the wife. So They must raise it so that it's not just the raid, but it's also the theft. So that's why he comes to me. He says he doesn't want to take police to court because he has just got the tender. So he doesn't want to harm his relationship with police.
The allegations directly contradict Mchunu's sworn statement to Parliament's ad hoc committee last week, where he denied ever meeting Matlala or seeking campaign funding from criminal elements. Mchunu is already on special leave pending investigations into his conduct. Bheki further reported that Mchunu was key in the unilateral disbandment of the KwaZulu-Natal Political Killings Task Team last year, a move that bypassed National Police Commissioner Fanny Masemola and even President Cyril Ramaphosa.
When it comes to the PKTT, I don't have figures, Honorable Member, of the people that have been arrested. With the high-profile cases that we have lived with without being resolved. There is another myth to say they are pursuing cases that are not political. You see the World Office in Kabi, hitmen, they go across the board. They don't only hit politicians alone. They are hired to kill on the taxi world. So if the PKTT finds a person that kills a politician at Nongoma, called Taminyembe as a councillor, and they realize that this Ntuli has killed other tax people, and they are 6, they will pursue that. They are not going to say, stop, don't check now, because the next people they shot is not a politician. They'll pursue, which helps that we are eating on the world of Izingabi coming from this angle of political violence. So without really going detailed and giving you statistics, those are there. Maybe we will invite the people to give you statistics. For me, it was one of the biggest good decisions that this team was formed. They did not let anybody down. They did the good job. And I believe that even they're taken to other places now, it comes out of their job.
KZN Police Commissioner General Mkhwanazi has previously stated the unit was dissolved to shield politically connected figures, including individuals linked to Matlala's network. Bheki told the commission the decision left dozens of high-profile assassination cases unresolved and undermined years of investigative work. This was not oversight, he said. This was protection. This was interference at the highest level. In a separate development, an anonymous witness identified only as Witness C corroborated Bheki's account, testifying that Matlala had confided in him about being manipulated by Mchunu and his deputy, General Shadrach Sibia. The witness claimed Matlala was instructed to file a fabricated case against crime intelligence head Dumisani Khumalo to eliminate a rival faction within the police service. Mchunu's legal team dismissed the testimony as hearsay and politically motivated slander, pointing to a prison affidavit in which Matlala allegedly denies meeting Mchunu. However, the commission chair, Justice Mandisa Maya, noted that Matlala remains in custody and has not yet testified in person. ANC Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula confirmed the party has requested a full report from the commission and will consider disciplinary action against Mchunu if the allegations are substantiated. President Ramaphosa described the claims as a grave national security concern and said the integrity of the South African Police Service must be protected at all costs. This testimony has severely damaged Mchunu's standing within the ANC and all but ended his prospects of contesting the party presidency at next year's national conference.